Because you know, human being, the nature of a human being, you very hardly find a person who will be really balanced. Okay, so either we over-exaggerate or either we don't do correctly up to the standard. Very few of us keeps it very balanced. And that how, now for example, look, just look at, for example, now, because there were few issues related to the politics, which is mentioned in Quran. So afterward, now it became proper establishment called Kingdom of Islam. Over-exaggerated. So if Allah is mentioning few issues related to the social and political life, it does not mean that Islam came for the kingdom in which you have to be kings. No. Islam came to set up a brotherhood, not the kingdom, in which Muslims will be kings and everyone will be slaves. Do not over-exaggerate. But it is the nature of a human being. We love to over-exaggerate. Okay? For example, do you know this? Just another example. Do you know this martial arts? Bruce Lee is the grandpapa of this martial arts. He was doing real stuff. But now they are flying, you know, if you watch movies, they are flying. You understand? With one finger they can just over-exaggerating. Do you understand? So we have that in our nature. That's how the same problem was with Sunnah also. We say we're accepting the statements of the Prophet as interpretation to Quran. But then some groups came to over-exaggerate. So they started asking even for the narrations, if you want to smile, how long it should be, you know? Is it 2 fingers or 3 fingers? You understand? Then they started fabricating all of them hadith. The first ever person to stand up, the very first person to stand up, officially it was Imam Zayd. Imam Zayd ibn Ali al-Sajjad, Zayn al-Abidin, the teacher of Abu Hanifa. And in my own estimation, Abu Hanifa learned testing hadith from Imam Zayd. Obviously, Ibrahim Nakhai, glorious scholar of hadith, he tested, but not on the level of Imam Zayd. Because non-official, you can say, naqid, scholar of hadith is Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib. Before him, Umar and Abu Bakr. But both of them, all of them 3 are non-official ones. Okay, so Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu was asked, during the time of Abu Bakr and Umar, you was very silent, and now when they died, you started narrating. How come? So he said, because if I would do what I'm doing now, Umar would beat me off. Means Abu Bakr and Umar, they were tough in terms of not letting it go. But when Umar radiallahu anhu died, narrations started becoming a lot. And then Imam Ali, again, non-officially, he started commenting on it. For example, someone came to Imam Ali saying that someone is narrating hadith that it's not permissible to make wudu except if you wash your right side first. No one says it, isn't it? We say it's fadila to start from the right. But if you wash left side first, that's still valid, but you're missing reward. Imam Ali stood up and he said, bring me a water. And then in front of everyone, he performed wudu starting from the left side. So it was practical testing the hadith. Practically, he demonstrated that Prophet ﷺ never said that. And someone again said to Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu that some people say that it's not permissible to drink water in standing position, but you have to vomit out. Even, you know, we have these narrations in which anyone who eats anything by his left hand, so let him to vomit out. Okay? And anyone who drinks standing water, let him to vomit out. Imam Ali said, bring water. And then he stood up and then he picked up the water and then he said, I saw Rasulullah drinking water, not anyhow, but on standing position. So, it is the sunnah of Ahlul Bayt, including Imam Zayd, Ali Sajjad, all of them people, they drink not only Zamzam, but any type of water in drinking position just to oppose the people who, you can say, misunderstood what Rasulullah ﷺ said. And in terms of, if you eat by left side, by left hand, you have to, what is that all about? Rasulullah ﷺ once was seen, hadith is very famous, he was holding dates, kujur from the left side, and watermelon on the right side, and eating from here once and from there once. Okay, and then Rasulullah ﷺ said, the heat of this date is end of the second of heat, according to the Greek medicine, will be killed by cold of this, eating them together. What is vomiting? There is no vomiting. It means in the narration there is something strange. And officially, the first person to stand up, to understand, to assume this, you can say, danger which is coming from misunderstanding the hadith and narrating each single thing that you hear, it was done by Imam Zayd ibn Ali, ibn al-Hussein as-Sidq. So, if any of you guys are familiar with this book called Musnad al-Imam Zayd, go and read it. In there you find a big list of ahadith which is tested perfectly. Actually, you know, the book of testing hadith, it's actually, it accords, the way of Imam Zayd, it accords perfectly. Okay, so I think in my own estimation, Imam Abu Hanifa took these principles from Imam Zayd. Okay, so in Musnad of Zayd, he mentioned list of ahadith, testing them and clarifying where was the error. Okay, so that is second draft. And then it came to the time of Imam Abu Hanifa.